All right, dudes, let's go. Let's go. What is up? What is up, my people? What is going on? Trevor in the house. Where are we going? Yeah, dude, we are going to Tinseltown, baby. We are going to Tinseltown. Yes, perfection. Perfection in the house. Thank you for reminding everyone to hit that smash button. Hit that smash button. Holy cow. We're starting off with a great run here. Hit the like button. If I can get my mind right. And Herbert Massey in the house. Tariff Town it is. Guys, let me know if that audio is cracking out, too low, too high. I remembered to turn the music off this week, so that's a good start. Yeah. So, we all know what happened. You know, you guys told me that was going to happen, man. Last week, everyone was talking about the what if they go 12K with the PYXIS, and everyone was talking about it. What if they put the RGBW 12K sensor in the PYXIS? And that's exactly what they did. Man, I don't know how I feel about it. You know, the first thing I was going to do, my first initial reaction was I wanted to roast the hell out of it. Because they shared this, this top handle. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The $900 top handle add-on that gives you an EVF, like old school. So let's look at it. Let's look at it. There it is. There it is. You can turn your PYXIS into an ENG camera. And the best part of this is it reminded me of, I'm going to pull up and show you guys. Oh, I can't, I'd have to, I don't know how to share that. It's on a different thing here, but we can Google it. I'll tell you what that reminded me of. Let's just Google it here. Sony FS5. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait. Here it is. Here it is. Let's get a nice back view of this thing. Let's get a nice rear view of this thing. There it is. So good, dude. So good, man. Oh man. So that was my initial thought was, you know, that hence the thumbnail. Everyone wants to be the GOAT. Not that the FS5 is the GOAT, but we all know what's going on here. But here's the thing. I know it's full frame. It's open gate. It's 12K. Yeah. We all know. But here's the thing. I was trying to find the tweet because after they have been announcing all this new shit, they had to come out and say that, hold on. Trevor says, I'm sorry, pound for pound, Blackmagic is kicking everyone's ass. Anyone that didn't see that conference call, watch it. Conference call? Do you mean their NAB video? Or what are you talking about, conference call? Was there like a leaked thing? The handle with the monitor in it. What up, Kuba? Skater cam. Logan Webb. Yes, the skater cam. Yeah. The old school. Jason says tariffs just caused me to run out of gas. 100%, Jason. Then we have another Jason. Jason Morbies. What up? Their live stream was painful to say the least. I felt like I had tariffs placed on my soul. Yeah, man. So that was the tweet I was trying to get in here. Yeah, the live stream. Oh, really? You were that excited about it, Trevor? I don't know, man. I wasn't that excited. I mean, I don't know, man. I need to see more from this RGBW sensor. I guess maybe I haven't done enough research on it. But man, I'm trying to find the tweet that they put. Fraud alert. Wait a second. Look at this. Fraud alert. Wait. What's the fraud alert? Hold on. Scammers have been contacting DaVinci Resolve users with an email that says they work for Blackmagic Design and are asking them to click a link. These emails are not from Blackmagic Design. Please be safe and don't respond to emails that ask you to click a link. Holy shit. You know you're getting big time when scammers are pretending to be you. Hey, that's a good sign for Blackmagic, honestly. What if that's an inside job? That would be so funny. I shouldn't have said that. That was a joke, guys. Everyone chill out. No, there's a, there was a tweet in here that specifically talked about the tariff thing. I screenshotted it, and now I can't find the screenshot that I had of it. Oh my God, I don't know what happened to it now. Here's another fraud alert. Holy shit. Wow. Wait, this is old. This is from 2020. What the hell's up with this timeline here? This is weird. Wow. Why is the 2020 tweets mixed in with the... Wait, all of this shit is 2020. Wait a second, what's going on here? Jesus, what the hell's going on here? This is some old ass... Oh, this is old. This is not the one I wanted. Hold on, hold on. The one I'm looking for is Blackmagic. You know, they have a weird Twitter. What the hell's their Twitter? It's really weird. Oh, man. I'm so happy I kept my... Yo, Jeff Fagan in the house. Guys, give Jeff's channel some love, man, if you guys don't know about Jeff. He said, I'm so happy I kept my full frame 6K around. Lots of peeps telling me to try L-mount lenses with the autofocus on the cam. I don't think the... I mean, look, it's cool, right? It's cool, like, that they're using the L-mount technology. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are super stoked about the autofocus for the PYXIS. I would just, you know, I would just have to, like, see it in real time. You know, the little demo, the demo of him on the little, that little module with the BNC ports on it, or the SDI ports, I was like, it did some hunting there. It did some hunting just on the little box, but it did okay with the faces. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Yeah, Jeff, maybe so, though. Maybe so. They used to call them conference calls. Damn, Trevor's old school. He used to call them conference calls. By the way, yeah, what up, Jeff? They updated like every product they make. Blackmagic is way more than the cameras they make. No, I know that. I know that. They should stick to doing more of that. No, 100% understand that. Travis said, weird thing is that B&H corrected the pre-order price to $65.95 a few hours ago, but it's back down to $5K again. For US? Let me refresh it. $49.95. You're exactly correct. We watched it change right there in real time. That's crazy. Maybe they're trying to, like, give a special deal without adding that tariff tax. That's a big tax. That's like 2 G's. Oh my gosh. But you want to know what's even crazier? You want to know what's the even crazier deal than this? What about the original PYXIS? What about the PYXIS 6K? Look at the price on that thing. Same price as the red Komodo OG. Holy shit, dude. Elon's Twitter. Someone help Justin use the computer. I tried the autofocus with the Sigma MC21 in 24 to 35, but it was no bueno for real world use. Really? On L mount? What camera, Jeff? On the PYXIS? On the 6K? Logan says, will the 12K get the F2? Yeah, 100%. Did they not demonstrate? Oh, they didn't demonstrate it in that. No, it does though, because they show it here. They showed it here. I saw it in this little thing. This is what I hate, though. Get the Hollywood look with digital film. What the heck are you talking about, dude? The Hollywood look with digital film. And this is a thing, too. The, what's his name? Grant? He kept saying, he kept calling it, yeah, digital film. Digital film? Oh, man. This is the problem to me. When you say the words 12K, and then you follow that up with digital film, that shit does not compute in my fucking brain, dude. I don't understand that. 12K to get the film look? Dude, are you kidding me, bro? Come on, man. Come on. Made a video about it today. Jeff made a video about the autofocus of the PYXIS 6K. I'll have to check that out. Jason says, I wonder if the PYXIS autofocus will still track you if you cross behind another person. Yeah, doubtful. Jeff says, how crazy is it that the 6K full frame is more than a new Komodo? It's not, though. It's the same exact price. Weird thing is, I'm kind of wondering if Red will raise the Komodo. I think no, because they are on clearance. No. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, dude. That is oh, Jeff, you missed it, man. Nah, dude, that's a liquidation, man. They're trying to get rid of them old ass. $1,600 or a 32% upcharge. You're talking about the discount, right? You're talking about how it went from where is it at? It went from what was it, like 6,400? Yeah, that's like $1,400. I think they're just showing you like this is what it'll be. Oh, you know what? That might be some BS marketing stuff. They're like, hey, show them how much it'll be with the tariffs, and then, and then they'll pre-order it so they can save money and so they don't have to pay the tariffs. I bet you a lot of people are doing that. That's smart marketing, actually. Let's see. They're going to push AF to any body that can support it. Yeah, 100%. The beta is for 6K full frame. No, dude, it's also on the website here. So this is the 12K, right? This is all the, well, this is what's hard. They just combine all of them. There's your FS5 handle. I'm sorry. That's mean. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? I know I saw autofocus on here somewhere. If the page wasn't just never ending. Someone should tell Blackmagic to like add a menu bar. Like, is it in here? Tech specs. 12K. Let's see. Focus. Autofocus available using compatible lenses. Boom. There it is. There it is. Do you see it? Autofocus available using compatible lenses. High frame rates. 12K 3x2 open gate up to 40 frames per second. Wow. That's crazy, man. I tried it on the 6K with the new beta firmware. Right now, it's only on the cinema camera 6K full frame. Not yet on PYXIS. Oh, it's not available yet even on the PYXIS 6K. Now I understand the conversation going on here. As long as the sensor has PDAF points built into the sensor, it's possible. The older cameras definitely do not have the PDAF autofocus. Oh, man. Yeah, it is going to be phase detect, though. It's definitely going to be phase detect. Guys, the real question is, you guys are asking all the wrong questions. The real question is, it doesn't matter if it's phase. Everybody, all the conversations I see, they're all acting like, oh, dude, it only matters if it's phase detect. That's not true, man. What matters even more than phase detect is how many points it has. How many autofocus points does the camera have? Because you could have phase detect, but if you only have 32 autofocus points, that's gonna be garbage. I mean, think about it. My little tiny Sony pocket camera, the little baby RX100, it has over 700 autofocus points. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's the thing. It's like, that's the key right there. How many autofocus points does it have? That's what I wanna know, you know? Give me that information, and then you will know how good it will actually be from like a scientific numerical standpoint. And that shit is proof in the pudding, man. It really is. Because that was the downfall with the Sigma FP cameras. They have a really low autofocus points too, and that's why. That's why it's no bueno. I tried. You don't build a billion-dollar company without knowing how to play the buzzword game. Yeah. Are they a billion-dollar company? Holy shit. That price you see isn't updated. Bro, check the Blackmagic press release. The PYXIS is $4,000 now. So it's adjusted for the tariffs? Is that what you're telling me? It's adjusted for the tariffs. Because here's the 6K. It's $29.95 in stock. Let's throw it in the cart and see what happens. Let's view my cart. Because it would have to update in the cart, right? Look, dude, $29.95 with my California tax of $292, $3,200. I better get out of this before I accidentally hit the buy button. Get out of there. Run. The PYXIS is, yeah, people buying Blackmagics and people buying red, not the same people. 100% true. 100% true. But honestly, I mean, with that price tag, dude, honestly, I know I talk a lot of shit, but I would, with that price tag, I would buy that PYXIS 6K over the Komodo. I would. That sounds crazy, but I would. I would do that. If it was the RF mount. Now, if it's the new Nikon mount, I probably wouldn't do that. I would take the Nikon. I would take the Nikon mount Komodo over this PYXIS 6K. The autofocus is insane. Not the feature, but how they did it. Finally showing what the reprogrammable FPGA chips can do. They basically turned it into a mini AI chip from what I understand. I don't know, man. I'd have to see more about that. I don't know if anybody could ever, I don't know, maybe, you know, I don't know anything you're talking about. I mean, Trevor, you know Jeff and Drew, let's see. That doesn't mean continuous autofocus. Exactly. Yeah, it's not exactly 100%. And that's what I'm talking about. As opposed to having the architecture of the chip baked into the silicon, they can reprogram the CPU to do things they haven't thought of, like the autofocus update we're seeing. Truly Blackmagic. Oh man, Travis, tell me where to go, dude, because I want to see what you're talking about. Because I didn't see anything like that in their live stream. Tell me where to go, bro, and we'll go there right now. I want to see what you're talking about. I want to see this autofocus magic you're talking about. He said, "Hi, Justin. Warmest greetings from Indonesia." Ho, ho, ho. Damn. Yeah, but yeah, Omandru, you don't have to worry about tariffs, bro. It's literally just for the US because we're sacks of shit. Trevor says, okay. Why BMD is affected by tariff? Aren't they made in USA? No, dude, they're Australia company. They're Australia company, brother. Check your messages. BH hasn't updated, but on Blackmagic's website it is. Check the product page. Yeah, but I just had it in my cart. They would have to honor that. You would have to honor that, or else you could file with the CDC or whatever. Let's see. The new BM prices haven't been properly updated. Let's see what he's talking about. They get parts, some manufacturing in China and assemble in Australia. Oh, hell yeah, they do. Everybody gets their parts from China. What are you talking about? Blackmagic Ursa Cine, $76.95. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, $4,000. It went up. That's what you're saying. But when was it ever $3,000 though? That's the crazy part to me. Like, when did that happen? Did they drop it to $3,000 after they announced the 12K? Or is that just one huge mistake on B&H's part? Because dude, that shit was in my cart. And if someone bought that and then they're like, "Oh, we're sorry, it's supposed to be $39.55," dude, I would know it. You know what I mean? No. It's like, dude, you advertised it. You know, you allowed me to put it in my cart. You allowed me to click buy. Like, once it's a done deal, dude, you can't go back on that. So, I've seen, what was it? Adorama fucked up a long time ago. They had like all these lights and or what was it? It was some product and they had them for dirt cheap and everybody was buying them up. And then they had made a mistake. One, I think they put them out too early, and then two, they were priced wrong. And everybody, they didn't honor them. They didn't honor it. Everybody had to get a refund. I'd be so hot if that happened to me, bro. Watch, 1 year from now, all of Justin's cameras will be Blackmagic. Hey, who cares? That's just called evolution. No, the PYXIS was always $3,000 until yesterday. It was? It really was. Wow. I guess I forgot about that. Almost every single one of their products have been raised in price because of the tariffs, right? I wonder if you could log into a different, like if you could change your VPN or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't know the smart words for it, but if you could change where your browser was loading from, like let's say if you pretended your browser was in Australia, if you pretended, and then you opened it in Australia, I wonder if I wonder what shows to them. Although Australia is like already more expensive than us anyways, so maybe it would like put us neck to neck now. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. It is still 3K. That's what I was telling him about. I'm like, dude, I had it in my cart and everything. Not that I was gonna buy it, but I was just seeing like, yo, if I put this in the cart, what will it do? And then I went beyond that next page to see like the total price with tax and everything, and it still didn't change. That's what I was saying. They would have to honor that. I love BM color. It's really a poor man's Alexa for me. Man, everybody says that. You know what? I used to say that. I don't know if that's true though. I don't know if that, I feel like someone long ago in internet folklore, probably in some red user forum, probably wrote that back in the day when like the original OG 1080p Super 16 pocket came out that we all had. And someone's like, remember that was the one, that was the original one, the original baby Lexa. You know what I'm talking about. We all had it. Blackmagic OG pocket. Everybody, oh jeez, sorry guys, that was probably really loud and obnoxious. This bad boy right here. This is the original baby Alexa. Remember when everyone said that? That's where it started. My Pocket Super 16 Alexa. Look, this thing is still $664. Good God, I ripped myself off. I sold mine with a huge kit for 500 bones. 500 bones. It had the original box. The HDMI cable was still good, or the port was still good. Just, wow. I ripped myself off, man. Who was it? It was Camera Conspiracies that was still shooting on this thing. Everyone said how his videos finally look good for once. Oh, shit, man. It hasn't changed their price, probably because they are all at NAB. Yeah, they're all partying. They're all wasted right now. They're all at Circus. They're at the Excalibur. The Excalibur. Oh man. FYI, PYXIS 6K is $2,600 equivalent, and the 12K is $4,355 USD equivalent in Australia, all taxes included. So that's cheaper. That's way cheaper. Holy shit. On Blackmagic's press release about the tariff price increase, they said prices are only changed. Yeah, right. It can, obviously, it's not, we're the only assholes doing the tariff thing, man. No other country is doing that shit. They'll probably change the pricing after they sell through the old stock they have from before tariff prices. Yeah. Click the US flag to change the country. Damn, that's a good idea, Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson is back. Oh man. Yeah, he's right. I forgot about that. You can change the country. Damn it. Now we gotta get back to B&H. All right, where was it here? Blackmagic. Ah, damn it, there it was. Someone showed Justin how to use a computer. Let's see, which one do we want now? Ah, man, these are all the 6Ks. Oh yeah, it was the 6K we were looking at, right? Oh, it's still in my cart. Wonderful. I gotta get that out of there before someone accidentally hits buy. Look at this. What did he say now? Where do you do the country thing? Oh, right here. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see if I'm Albanian. Shipping restrictions. Damn, they can't even ship to Albania. That's lame AF. All right, let's see. There's Australia. Manufacturer's restrictions for shipping address. They can't even ship to this, or nah, they won't let me. Oh, because I got to do this part? Australian Capital Territory? Nah, I think it knows I'm not actually there, dude. It's because my, I would have to have a VPN to like trick the thing and make it think that I'm like wherever. I think that's how that works. In the case of honoring all, I can say is buy it and see if they do honor it. I can promise you all the prices have increased, but since it's the weekend and NAB, most real retailers haven't changed the price. Why BMD didn't continue the OG, such a great cam. They tried to. It's called the Pocket 4K. Do you know? That's when I that's when I sold mine to get the 4K. And yeah, I was one of the first people to have that camera. I was so stoked about that camera. You can do some amazing things with BM Color, but it's not one click. Hell no, it's not. There's no such thing as one click. There's no one click with anything. Not even Dehancer. Dehancer don't even have one click, man. Come on. They can improve the battery life on OG. How? How would they do that? The reason why is because it was so tiny and the files were ginormous. It was like Cinema DNG, like the original Cinema DNG, like the most insane size files with this little tiny camera. And the battery was like the size of a matchstick. Oh man, that was hilarious. Well, now, you know what they should have done? Or what maybe they can still do? What if they go back and they make, because there's a huge cult following around this camera still to this day. What if they were like, yo, let's do something for the real ones? And they did a firmware update for the original 1080p Pocket, and they put Blackmagic RAW in that thing. Then it could last way longer. I bet you those batteries would last way longer. Maybe with nowadays, maybe they could even somehow enhance the CPU or something, so via firmware update as well. Maybe, I don't know if that's true. Now I'm just talking out my ass like I always do. But maybe if they could figure out a way to kind of extend the battery life in a firmware update as well. But wouldn't that be so rad if they just went back and they're like, hey, for all the OG owners, you now have Blackmagic Raw. Oh, dude, I would probably get one of those again. That would be amazing. Just to have it. Just to have it. It truly is a truly pocketable cinema camera. I mean, also the FP though is too, but this thing is even smaller than the FP. This thing is smaller than the FP. Look how freaking skinny this thing is. Look at the front of it. It's so skinny, dude. It's so small. That's why it overheated all the time. Actually, I don't remember mine overheating that much. I just remember it like the battery lasting 2 minutes, if that. Circus is scary. What are you talking about, dude? Vegas. I keep it 100 in the house. Is he there? Man, it sucks. When I was there, it was literally the weekend before nap. Oh my God. I own one OG. I love it to death. You still got it. Man, I wish I still had mine. I still like the OG Pocket. You get one frame rate and one record button. And a record button. F all that other BS. Yeah, but I think I had some other features though. You get playback. Fast forward, rewind. That's pretty cool. Wow, man. Yeah, and it had didn't it have false color on it though too? That was like amazing too, like having a little camera like that with huge false color screen. Man, that was rad. I missed that. Yeah, the Excalibur. C. Santos knows the joke on that one, dude. The Excalibur. Thanks for your videos on EL Zone. I've been using it for the past couple of months, and I love it. Hell yeah, Bill Kujawa. That's what's up. EL Zone, the only way to be. You know what I love to do? I was shooting this little pilot, and anytime someone got over my shoulder, because I just hate that when people get around my shoulder to look at the monitor. It's like, dude, go look at the 17-inch monitor over there. Why do you want to be over my shoulder looking at a little itty bitty monitor? So what I'll do anytime someone comes over, I swipe the screen and put the EL Zone on. And then people will just stare at, you know, some people just walk away, or they like say a weird comment or something. But I love to do that. Like as soon as they start getting on my shoulder, swipe, put the EL Zone on. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Blackmagic restricts shipping, same as Canon, Sony, etc. I can't buy a lot of things from B&H in Australia because of it. What are you talking about? Even if you lived in Australia, they won't ship it to you? And they're literally in Australia? That shit don't make sense. Explain it. Oman Drew, I own the Pocket 4K and OG. Love them both. Yes, the files are huge. You're shooting on both the Pocket 4K and the OG. Oman Drew, you are old school, dude. You are a legend, dude. Congratulations. Trevor says Cinema DNG. Yeah, dude, we all know about that. He said, C. Santos says he just VPN'd into the UK. Oh, damn, he did it. Thank you, C's. He says the price of the PYXIS 6K L mount is 2,322, is that pounds? Versus USD of 29.95. Yeah, so now we're like on par with the UK. That's wild to me, dude. And he says, and improve on the IR filters. My 4K and OG both suffer from corrosion. It cost me $200 each to replace. Dude, that ain't nothing. $200. That's the cheapest sensor replacement of all time. Dude, Leica, if you had to replace a Leica sensor, they would just be like, oh, we want to keep your camera, but we'll sell you a newer camera for, I don't know, $4,000. That's literally what they did. Oh, man. Let's see. I do wish they would do a red of the OG Pocket in the same body, updated sensor resolution, even if 4K 30. Do a redo of the OG Pocket. Yeah, dude, now you're talking, man. A redo of the OG Pocket. I don't even care about that. It doesn't even have to be a redo. It doesn't even have to be a redo. I can guarantee those batteries would last longer if they figured out how to put Blackmagic Raw into this little camera. Did people forget Canon or Cinema DNG in some of their cameras and literally pissed off every Canon owner? It was so great. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. We all had the EOS M OG. EOS M OGs in the house. Raise your hand if you were shooting on EOS M. Dude, you know, do you guys know that there's a dude out there? He is, they have put the EOS M and they built a box around it. And they turned the EOS, they turned the original EOS M into a cinema camera, like a box cinema camera. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that guy's videos? We gotta try to find it. Oh man, how am I gonna do this? I don't remember the name of his channel, man. Oh my God, now you guys are gonna see everybody I'm subscribed to. Okay, let's see. Oh man, he hasn't posted in forever though. How am I gonna find this guy? Look, there's Jeff Fagan. See, I just didn't watch it yet, Jeff. But yeah, I totally subscribed to your channel, dude. You know that though. Let's see. AltCine. AltCine. Yup, that's the one. AltCine. AltCine is the one. He knows what's up. Did you get one, Jason McCam? Did you buy one of these things? No, not the Cine back, bro. This is not the Cine back. This is the Cine back on steroids. Look at this thing. It's an actual box, dude. It's an actual box. He said, you mean the Cine back? No, dude. Hey guys, does he have an actual website though? Because I don't want to get flagged by his videos. Let's see. AltCine camera. I'm sure there's photos of it. I just want people to see like, oh, it's literally called AltCine. I thought that was just the name of his YouTube channel. Here it goes, dude. Look at this thing. It's insane. Is it still the EOS M though? Is it still the original EOS M? Look at this thing. Holy shit. He's got a bunch of shit on the back of this thing. Oh man, but he went with NPF batteries. Why did they go with NPF batteries? Is it because they are in abundance? Man, those things. Oh man, I hate those NPF batteries though. Damn it, man. Does anyone know if it's still an original EOS M though? What the hell? He even puts a custom OLPF filter in that thing? Holy shit, dude. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh, what's its codec? What is its codec? Yes, my Leica M9 sensor was wrecked with line. Common issue back then. Oh yeah, 3 months to repair. I got switchy. I grabbed N9P while waiting. You see, that's what they do to you, dude. They purposely fucking take forever, and then they're like, we've only had your camera for 8 months. Would you like to buy a newer one? And we get to keep this one? You know they have a museum, right? DSLR Caleb Pike? No, not Caleb Pike. AltCine. It looks really cool. Had no interest in shooting his codec. Filmatura? What the hell is that, dude? He said I got the Rogue cage for an EOS M. Filmtura. Blackmagic yawn. Yeah, Charles Krebs. Yawn Blackmagic. Did he leave already? He yawned when he saw us looking at the OG pocket. Yeah, man. Now we're looking at this crazy ass thing. Let's see. What's the codec? Jeff says the codec sucks in this thing. What was the codec? Look at this. It's got the top screen. I wonder what the codec was. Where do you find out that information? Maybe read more? Oh, no, it's about the company. Where do you find the frickin'... Look at this expansion pack. Oh my God, dude. They went all in on this thing, huh? Jeff, just tell us what the codec is, dude. I can't find it on this website. I was really interested when he was going to do the Pocket 6K conversion. Man, there's a huge cult following around that original EOS M though, dude. Oh, the M is Filmatura. So what's this thing? What up, Last Photo Artisan? He said, guys, what's the fair price of a used Komodo OG sold by Adorama on eBay? Oh, dude, you're doing the Adorama eBay thing? Why? So you can put it on your PayPal credit? Let's see. Red Komodo. Here we go. Where you at? Where's my ballers at? Look at this thing. $29.95. Wow, dude. Look at the X. Man, I still got a soft spot for the X, man. The X is so cool. All right. The original. But, let's see. It doesn't show any used ones, though. I don't see... Let's see. Let's click on this. And selling used... What? You talking about this one? From 2669? Oh, the M was Filmatura. So what was the other thing? What's AltCine's thing? I could have swore his was EOS M as well. So you're looking at this, aren't you? 2789. Look at this one. This one is only 2669. What's it missing? It doesn't have the mini world travel adapter kit. You don't need that. Throw it away. You can literally buy one for $10 at Harbor Freight. Let's see. Power adapter, yeah, you gonna need that. But this one has that. Right angle power cable, ooh, he's got a D-tap. You can get those anywhere. You should have those already. You might not though. It's a D-tap to red right angle. Ooh, that's a good deal. Or that's not a good deal, but that's a good accessory to have. The right angle to D-tap, hell yeah. Unless you just get the battery slide. But what if you don't want to do that? All right, just go with 2789. All right, dude, first of all, well, they rated it excellent plus. Excellent plus, that's pretty good. It may have some slight wear. Let's see, what are all the conditions? Excellent plus. All right, it's way up there. Yeah, I would probably buy a excellent plus from Adorama, honestly. But still, that to me isn't a good deal, right? $27.89, dude, brand new. It's only $29.95. This is how I do it, guys. Because honestly, this is how most rental houses will do it too. You usually figure out like, I don't know. Some people may think it's like too big of a discount to expect, but dude, come on. Usually, what you do, especially because it's used. Well, for instance, like if I was buying this thing off Facebook, where it's a little bit more sketched out depending on what you're gonna get, right? What I do is, okay, so if the camera is 3,000 brand new, then I'll just times it by 0.6, and I'll be like 1,800. Obviously, you're not gonna find one that cheap, but maybe you could get one for 2,400. That's still a pretty good, but even then, I don't even want to pay that much for it, dude. Like for a used one, unless it was fully kitted out. But for something like this, where it just has like basic shit, like yeah, I would only want to pay like 2,400 for it. Honestly, that's just me though. That's just me, because it's used. It's used. They don't even tell you, the shitty thing about Adorama, they don't even tell you how many hours is on it. Like, dude, no, I want to know how many hours is on this thing, because that's what matters the most. You know what I'm saying? I think MPB will tell you how many hours are on it, actually. Let's go back to what people know. Oh, yeah, he said yawn. Yawn. Oh, guys, there was another thing I wanted to try to find in here anyways about the tariff stuff. We never did find it, did we? But it's like, I just thought it was an interesting tweet that Blackmagic put out, and I don't know why I can't find it now. You know what? Don't they share their tweets on their actual like homepage? Or at least they used to. Hey, they do got some cool new features in that DaVinci Resolve, though. They got some really cool features in there. I don't know if you guys saw that stuff. There's the look, they raised the price of that thing too. Now it's $11.85. The FS5 handle. The FS5 handle is now $11.85. On the live, it was only like $900. Yeah, see, they had to jack up everything, boy. Dang. But here's the thing, they knew about the tariffs before the live, right? Like, they knew the tariffs were happening. Like, why did they wait to do that? That's so weird. It's not weird, it's marketing, man. Yeah, so that's kind of what I would do with used stuff, you know? Because look, I bet you got some fat deals over here in LA right now on the red Komodo OG. You're gonna have some fat deals over here. 3,600, all those batteries. I don't know, man. I mean, it's cool. He does have a lot of batteries with that thing. Looks like he's got a 12G cable too. But I don't know, 3,600. Oh, he's got that. Oh, look, what has he got? A port keys monitor on there? Nah, that looks like a Field World. That looks like a Field World, dude. Get out of here with that. Let me see, dude. Let me see. What has he got? 3,200. This one might be okay. Look, here's the one you want. This only has 346 hours. So this is what you can do. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. He's got the tilt-a-plate. That's pretty nice. He's got a weird little trigger handle there, too. Actually, this guy's got some nice stuff. Look at this. Field World. What is the deal with Field World? It's the second one. What the hell? So he doesn't have the greatest monitor, but those are pretty low hours. Pretty low hours right there, I'll tell you. Not super low, but I mean pretty decent for a friggin' nearly a 6-year-old. Well, I guess it's a 5-year-old camera. Blackmagic need LiDAR motor module for solving all focus problems, plus ND-EF-PL adapters for L-mount. Let me close this window because my neighbors be watching me. Oh. All right, back to it. Yeah, I was trying to find the tweet they put, and I could have swore I screenshotted it, but I don't know what the heck I did with it now. You have so many MPF batteries. Get rid of them. Get rid of them now. Sell them all. You know, all I have? I bought 2. I'll show you. I got rid of all of my MPF batteries, and I'll show you what I got. I replaced mine. Oh, jeez. All right, check this out. I'm going to show you what I replaced all my MPF batteries with. Are you ready for this? You probably already have this, though. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Dummy battery to V-mount adapter. Oh, yeah, that's a game changer right there, boy. That's a game changer. Yep. And so that's all I have. I have 2 of these now. And that's how I roll. Because I don't really have a whole lot of stuff with these kind of batteries anymore. Because I absolutely hate these batteries. I hate them so much. They just don't seem to last that long. Like, you end up having to have ones like this long. I hate it. I hate it so bad. All right, let's get back over here real quick. All right, 2-part explanation. Part 1, Sony has ASIC chips in the FX series. The feature set of the chips are baked in autofocus and can't really change and only improved with updates. All right, all right. FPGA is a blank slate, so if they never planned AF, they could reprogram the chip to act like an AF chip because of this, but bad battery life. Oh yeah, the EOS M is called M Lite. Oh yeah, hold on. EOS M Lite. M Lite Revo. Oh, you're right, Filmatura. Is this the same guy? Or did someone else start doing it? Look at this thing, DIY. I love how it... I don't know why that shit is funny to me, but that's hilarious. They put DIY in the front of it. Yeah, dude, like we didn't know that. Just want to let you guys know. Right off the bat, this is DIY. No shit, dude. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Funny stuff, man. Funny stuff. No, this is the same guy, right? Is the same dude making multiple shit? Is he like taking over the OG market? This thing is nutty looking, man. Holy shit, dude. Watch, he probably is like the guy behind Nexus G1 too. He's behind all these old school ass cameras. Oh man. Yeah, but BM could potentially add any new features they want in the future as long as it fits within the processing power of the chip. Flexibility at the cost of battery life. Ah, Travis, man, you're getting too deep in the wormhole for me right now, dude. But I hear you. I hear you. Tony Fuego Media. Whoa, New York in the house. Dude, have not seen you in a minute. Yeah, boy, he's been running them UPS packages. Yo, if y'all live in New York and you've ordered stuff from UPS, maybe Tony Fuego Media brought you some packages. Are you still working for UPS, Tony? I'm talking all this shit. I don't even know. He might have quit like years ago. Yo, keep it 100. He's in NAB. Are you hanging out with all the cool dudes? Tell Cam Mackey I said, what up, bro? For the AltCine Filmatura, they are working together. Ah, that makes sense. AltCine, dude, is kind of the marketing arm and they are the manufacturer. Yeah, that makes sense. Omandru said, I researched Komodo system before, love it too, but turns out the price shown is not ready to shoot price. They have so many accessories to buy before you can use them. Yeah, that's true. Your channel. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Keep it 100. We demand chip things. We demand cheap things. This guy's yelling. Bill Ashton, yo. Bill Ashton yelling at me, dude. We demand cheap things from Chinese sweatshops. Orange man bad. He's screaming. Yeah, dude, let him know, bro. Jason, both Filmatura and AltCine work together on these projects. Yeah, yeah. AltCine M Lite. Yeah, yeah. Buying a used Komodo is a mixed bag unless you get one crazy one cheap at this point. Yeah. Yo, what up? Why BMD make 8K 12K? I mean, who owns 8K 12K monitors? Exactly my point. And then they call it digital film. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? Digital film? It's 12K. 12K is the opposite of digital film. My brain goes, digital film? I think of that old ass camera we were looking at. My brain goes, digital film, that old ass thing. Dude, not this crazy ass thing. Digital film? Dude, get out of here with this 12K nonsense. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. Be sure to tell us what it was if you know when telling us what it is now. Oh my god, I can't even follow that one. Currently shooting on Canon 700D with Magic Lantern. Oh Mondu, you've been beat out. Omandru been beat out, dude. Look at what Robert 18 said. He's shooting on a Canon 700D with Magic Lantern. He is legendary. That is way more old school than Omandru. Holy shit, dude. Robert 18 Productions, he's the winner. Oh my god, dude. Canon 700D. You are legend, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, that was unintentionally hilarious, the slow zoom into Nick Cage behind you. Yeah, because I put it on auto frame. I put the A7C2 on auto frame. I knew it was gonna do that because right before I started the live, I went to the fridge and grabbed a Coke and I saw it do that when I came back. I was like, oh dude, I gotta get up at one point. Oh man, PYXIS tariff. Yeah, dude. It is possible that the import shipping company could still invoice you the difference in price after you pay $49.99 for the 12K PYXIS. What the hell, dude? I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed. Oh my god, I would be angry. See, stuff like that just makes me go, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I'd be so angry. The AltCine project, I am pretty sure, is an EOS M rigged out with better fans. Yeah, yeah, it is. Hell yeah, 6 years left. 6 years left till you can retire. Dude, I got a funny story for you. I too used to work at UPS way back in the day when I was like, I think I was a freshman in college. I was trying to work at so I would go to UPS, I would do the morning shift, right? So you show up at like 2 a.m. or when it's Christmas time, you show up at midnight and then you don't get off till like 9 a.m. But that's only in the holidays. You know what I'm talking about, Tony. But for people that don't know. But so I would go there, I would do the morning shift. So normal shifts are like 4 a.m. to like 9 a.m. And then I would go to class, right? You go to school all day. And then I'd get out of school like around 2, maybe 1 or 2. And then I would go detail cars. So that was what I was doing for jobs. But I was partying my face off because I was in college. And I lived right next to a cow farm that had shrooms. Because we lived, I'm from Florida. Anyways, so I'm getting to it. So I partied a lot, and they one morning, because oh yeah, that's another thing. So I had, believe it or not, I was badass. I loaded 6 trucks. I could load 6 trucks by myself. Most guys are only loading like 2, 3 if they're lucky. I was loading 6 trucks all by myself. But because I had so many trucks, I was all the way at the end of the line. So I'm at the end of the line of the conveyor belt, and that's where all my 6 trucks are. And literally, they're parked in like a U around the end of the conveyor belt, and I'm loading up. I used to be badass. But then what happened was, one day I just showed up a little too hungover. And I just couldn't do it. And this big ass box came down. I mean, like this huge box. It must have had a table in it. It was just like big, long, skinny. It was like this tall, like probably like 7 feet long and like 4 feet wide, right? It's a huge box. And I saw that box coming down the line and I was so hungover and I was so tired. I don't even think I went to bed. So I was like, oh dude, I gotta grab this table. So I grabbed the table. I don't even know if it went, I don't even know if I put it in the right truck, but I took it and I put it on the wheel well because the wheel wells in the UPS trucks are huge. And I put it on there and I put my hoodie over my head and I just curled up in there and I passed out, dude. And yeah, they came and found me because all the packages were piling up. Because not only was I at the end, which meant I also had to catch everyone's that they forgot. So I was in charge of 6 trucks plus the packages that people couldn't grab in time. Dude, there were so many packages backed up. The whole conveyor belt got backed up. And not one shit was moving. Nothing was moving because the boxes couldn't move. There were guys like way up in the front of the line shoving boxes off, and it was just like, and they found me back there sleeping. Yeah, needless to say, I can never be a rehire ever again. Oh man, that was a long story. Nope, I got the Canon 550D with Magic Lantern. Holy cow. Dude, the shit show is the winner. That is legendary. Man, guys, why? Tell us, what is the, is that like, okay, at this point, it cannot be a money issue at this point. At this point, it just has to be like, this is a pure choice. Like, you are choosing to shoot that, right? So you have to like, please inform us of the educated decision there. Dude, I'm literally catching your live on my way to cataract surgery now. Oh my God. No, dude. Wow. Okay, man. Best of luck to you, my brother. Holy cow, that's insane. Oh yeah, yeah. We need you. Nah, they can't ever hire me back, bro. Yo, Chris Flores in the house. He's got an FX3. You just bought it, didn't you? I should have gotten it a long time ago. It makes shooting easy and fun to try different kinds of gimbal moves. I didn't want to shoot Sony, but damn, I get it now. Everyone says that. Nobody, this is my motto, dude. You want to know my motto? Everybody wants to shoot. No, this is, I already fucked up my own motto. No, okay, let me try to get this straight. Okay, the motto is nobody wants to shoot Sony. Nobody wants to be shooting Sony, right? You don't sit there and go, man, I hate this camera I have. I'm gonna sell this and buy a Sony. No, nobody actually is saying that. But when they do that, then it's like a drug. You're like, oh, I can't go back. And you're like, oh man, I can't get out of it now. And you're like, okay, all right. Then you just own it. You're like, well, here I am. It's like when you go to hell. You're like, oh, nobody wants to go to hell. But when you're there, you just have to like accept it. You're like, dude, I'm in hell. I just have to accept it now. That's the equivalent of, you know, buying into the Sony ecosystem. Oh man. Yeah, dude, it's the true OG. Check out Kendi Tai's shiz. Kendi Tai? Is that a YouTuber? Is that a competing YouTuber? Damn. All right, brother. Everyone give Mondrew some love. He's going to go get his eyes cut open. Holy crap, dude. Bro, great story. I went to 12 interviews just for the fun of it when I was younger. 12 interviews? Oh, yeah. Were they paying you? Did they used to pay for the interview? I can't remember. That's a smart hustle right there, though. After one interview, I walked into the office area and told everyone I got the job, and the boss was like, no. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, dude. The downside is that UPS is actually like one of the best jobs you can have. Like no doubt. Like, dude, they hook you up, man. You got 401, you got everything. I had dental, you have health, you have eye, you even have eye. So you could be like a Mondrew and go get your cardiac. Right? Isn't that what he said? What did he say? Didn't he say eye surgery? Either way, you get it. Yeah, they hook you up, dude. And I think like even back then, like, man, this was years ago, man. Like in the early 2000s, this was. And I was getting like $13 an hour. Do you know that minimum wage in 2000, whenever this was, well, it was like early 2000s. I don't remember the exact year. But minimum wage back then, I think was like $5.15 an hour. And I was making $13 an hour. I thought I was rich. And that was way back then. UPS is a solid job. Yeah, it's a good job. And I always heard, this is what I heard, and Tony can probably back this up. I heard that UPS pilots, like the airplane pilots, it is like one of the highest paid jobs in America, if not the world. That's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's just like some UPS folklore or something, but anyways, what are we talking about now? We got way off track here. Okay, we were talking about the tariffs. Okay, I want to know the honest take on this though. Are you guys actually super stoked about this PYXIS camera? Oh, this wasn't the only thing I wanted to talk about though. There was also, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Godox has a little something special. And it just kind of, I saw it by accident too, because I haven't really been following it, because I really don't care. This thing right here. Yeah, the Godox 5000 watt. I wanted to look at this. I haven't looked this up yet, but I wanted to look this up real quick. Oh no, my thing is stuck on Australia now. I'm gonna have to change that. All right, let's see. Godox 5000. Look at this thing, $11,650. It's a bicolor though. And someone in my Discord was saying that they made this to compete with apertures. Apertures isn't much more than this. The aperture one is only like 12 grand or something. Let me find my Discord in here. Someone dropped the link to it in here. Let me see if I can find it now. These are all the homies up in here. Let's see. Someone put it in the Discord. This is where this tweet was. Yeah, look at this. We wanted to post a quick note on USA prices and the new government tariff changes. Most products in the USA have increased, and please check our website for details. DaVinci Resolve and Blackmagic Cloud prices remain the same. It's also worth noting the price increases only affect the US and prices in other counties are currently unchanged. Only affecting the USA, bro. Whoa. Ain't that crazy? That's cray-cray, boys. That's cray-cray. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the aperture one. I just want to compare these. Damn, the aperture one is cheaper. Wait, was it cheaper? It is cheaper. What the hell? In what world? And that's with the dual flight case kit. No, that's a new item coming soon. In what world would an aperture be more expensive than a Godox? It must be way more powerful. It's gotta be. Where are the specs on this thing? Have you guys looked at this at all? 5,000 watts. How many watts is this one? This one doesn't say how many watts it is. Do you guys know how many watts this one is? 5,200 watts. Why? Why is the Godox one more than the aperture one? Dude, something is going on. This is so weird. Wow. That's insane, man. That is insane. $45 an hour, full medical for the entire family. Free. But wait, you're just a driver though, right? What do you think, ARRI Cine lens? I ordered 2 brand new half price from eBay in Italy. Signerman's back in the house. The ARRI Cine lenses. Let us see what we think about them. I mean, I personally, you know, it's not been anything that like I would, what are they called again? Oh yeah, ARRIs. It's not something that I was like ever super stoked about it. I've seen people say good things about them. You know who's always like a solid resource? But here's the thing too. They are also like selling stuff. But Duclos really is like a solid resource. Just in terms of like, if you just want to get like some professional's opinion about IRIX lenses, he's usually like pretty good in his blog and stuff about, let's see, where is his blog? Oh, man. See, someone needs to tell, like, these people, like, dude, can you make, like, for some reason, like, websites are so hard for me to navigate. Is it just me? Am I just is it because I'm a complete moron or what's happening here? It's like, I just want to know where the blog is here. Is it not, like, part of the Duclos website? Maybe it's not, like, part of the Duclos website. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, oh, Jesus. I knew that was going to happen. Duclos, what am I doing? Duclos blog. Oh, yeah, Cine Mod Journal? Nah, this is not it. This is a Cine Mod Journal. Ah, see, I'm going down the rabbit hole now. You get it, though. See, I just really wanted to see, like, what he would say about them in the blog. Not so much, like, on the listing, but, like, in his blog. That's really where I was trying to see what Mr. Matt Duclos had to say about these IRIX lenses. Oh, yeah, here's an article. Oh, yeah, Phil Holland. Oh, Phil Holland's solid, too. But that's more about just, like, the macro lens. But, yeah, anyways, you didn't care what he said. You wanted to know what I said. I don't know, honestly. Like, I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't, it's so hard for me to get jazzed up about any of these lenses. Like, not just IRIX lenses, but like all of them, right? Like all of them. All of them. The NiSis, what are the other ones? DZO. I mean, you know all the ones. Like, they're just so hard to get excited about. I can't get excited about them. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know if it's like the purist in me or what, but I'm like, dude, I can't get excited about these like weird lens companies, and I don't know what it is. I honestly can't tell you. And I do think though that, yeah, I mean, they're all producing images, you know, like we can say that they're all producing images. Are they images that I like? I don't know, probably not. But here's the thing though too, like the NiSis, I just shot the pilot on the 40 and the 85, but I don't have the wide one, so I had to cut the Leica R28 with it. And I just put filters in front of them, you know? And so that's what I feel like. That's like any of these lenses, the way I look at it, most of these, I mean, for the most part, they're going to be pretty identical. I mean, I shouldn't say identical, but they're going to be pretty similar, in my opinion. the only ways they might differ is like chromatic aberration, focus breathing, vignetting, you know, like basic stuff. But they've all gotten so good now. Like, honestly, they've all gotten so good where it's like, damn, dude, like, I just feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like all the lenses are like swirling, right? Like they're all swirling in this like funnel, and they're all coming down to the tip of the funnel, and they're all, and they all end up being the exact, it's gonna, you know, because the funnel starts big, right? The lens funnel starts really big, and they all get thrown in there. But then what happens is they jam up and they smush into one. And at the end of the funnel, 20,000 turns into one. You follow me? And like, that's how I feel about these lenses nowadays, where I'm like, they're just all the same to me. Yeah, that's just my own personal opinion. They're just all the same. You know, and I know there's different things. Like I said, some have better CA performance than others. Some of them have like minimal focus breathing, which is a must, you know, but like, I understand like the basic technical garbage, but at the end of the day, like the actual image rendering to me is not that different. To me, to my eyes, it's not different enough to be like, oh, this one's better than this one. It's like, no, dude, like they're all so similar. Like the actual image rendering is so similar, in my opinion. You know, if you can ignore like the technical imperfections. You follow me? Yeah, that's how I feel about it anyways. Nope, looking at the 12K LF though, looking at the, or you mean the big LF? Do you mean the real LF? Actually not. In this chat, I can swear there are not much people that can handle all the workflow and the need of light that the 12K sensor needs. That's what I'm saying. Dude, you can't call something digital film when it's 12K. I'm sorry, man. I have a hard time with that. So what I'm hearing is it's a great time to start a USA accessory company. Yeah, that's right. And you know what? I think the guy that started Wooden Camera, after they like sold out to Creative Solutions or however that worked, then he left and he started another camera accessory company, also here in Orange County. Yeah, but you're 100% right. Yeah, you better get on it then. You better get on it. Let's see. You want a sweet light Nyla Varsa 2? I never heard of it. I never heard of that Jason Murata. Is it even on here? Nyla Varsa. What is this, like is it from Italy or something? Look at this thing. This is the one, huh? $2,200. Nyla Varsa V2 Deluxe Daylight Kit. What the hell, dude? Is this, what is 6 holographic lenses? Yo, you know what this is? You know what this is? This is exactly how the cream sources are built. They built this the same way that the cream sources are built. Yeah, man, I bet you that this has really high output. That's what makes the cream sources so powerful. They did the same thing. Let me show, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the microphone, guys. Let me show you the cream source. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're holographic lenses on the cream source though. Oh my God, they're sold out. All they have left is this weird thing. Oh, that's an ARRI. Dude, cream sources are gone. I wonder if they had to take all the cream source stuff down because of the tariffs. Because cream source is also in Australia. Dude, is Australia getting boned right now with selling stuff to America? Dude, we're in such big problems, dude. We are so done for, dude. But I don't know if these are the same thing though, but it is similar. Like, look, I don't know if the cream source is holographic. What's the specs on this thing? What's the skinny here, boys and girls? Let's see. Let me see. What's the 3 meter specs? 1,200 foot candles from 3 meters. Okay. Let me find my gaffer's cheat sheet here because I want to compare this to something. Did you guys know that? I keep this thing called the gaffer's cheat sheet. It's nerdy as hell, boy. Let me see. Where is it though? Right here. Oh yeah, I don't know if there's a way to show this to you guys. Yeah, because I have it on browser only. But let me just look real quick. I'm just looking for something that would compare to this 1,200 foot candles at 3 meters. Let's see. What else is 1,200 foot candles at 3 meters? Damn. The Aperture 1200D is... Okay, so the Aperture 1200D is 1,200 foot candles from 3 meters with its medium reflector. Holy shit. This thing is the same output as a 1200D with its medium reflector, and it's only $2 grand. Wow, I think you're right, dude. I think this is the light to get. Because look, I haven't checked the prices of 1200Ds though. I think they've gone down, but I don't think they're that cheap. Whoa, they've gone way down. The price on the 1200D has gone way down. Holy crap. Wow, this thing was like $6,000 when it first came out, wasn't it? Or what am I thinking? I feel like this thing used to be so much more expensive. Maybe not. Wow, that's wild. Would you change your Komodo for the PYXIS 12K? I don't have a Komodo. Diego, where you been, dude? I haven't had the Komodo. Dude, I sold it last March. I sold the Komodo last March. If I had it now, if that's what you're saying, if I had it now, yeah, I think I probably would if it was the RF mount. But you know what? I wouldn't even do that because, you know, Red have brought back the buyback program now. Dude, I would give Red my RF OG and I would do the buyback if I could get the Komodo X in the Zycon. It will forever be called Zycon. Like those old watches. No. If I could get the Komodo X Nikon Z mount. Yeah, because I saw a thing that said they were gonna do a they're now bringing back the buyback program. Man, that would be so sweet. I don't know why. I have a soft spot for the Komodo X. I really do. I still do. I still do have a soft spot. Let's see where the buyback program is. I know they had it. They were gonna bring it back. I don't know if they brought it back yet. See, here we go again. More navigating problems. More navigating problems. You know what it is, really? I don't have the patience to read all this stuff. I don't have the patience to go through every single one of these things. I don't know. I don't know where it would be. Dare I search it? Oh, that's only for products. Let's just see. Buyback program. No results. No kidding. All right, screw this. Red Digital buyback program. I could have swore that I read a thing saying that they brought it back. Yeah, there it is, February 12th. Return of the trade-in program. Now look at this, Foothill Ranch. Okay, so customers can trade in their existing Red DSMC, Raven, Scarlet W, DSMC2, or Ranger cameras. That's only for the big ones. You can't trade in for a Komodo. Lame, dude. That's so lame. They're not worth it to them. But what's interesting is that they will take back all these old ones. These are old. Now, I wonder what they're going to do with all that. What do you think they're going to do with those old cameras? That's interesting, isn't it? But look at this. Look at this. If you wanted the V-Raptor. Wow, look at this. Oh, they would give you $5,000 for a DSMC2 unified, no Monstros. Or they'll give you $7,500 for a Ranger, Monstro Ranger. $7,500 for a Monstro Ranger. I wonder how much those are selling on Facebook Marketplace for. Monstro Rangers. Monstro Ranger? Oh, yeah. I mean, look, this dude is selling his for $7,500. You might as well go trade it in, dude. Wow. Look at that one. Oh, yeah, it was 8K VistaVision, 9Gs. That is a good deal. That is a good deal, man. $7,500. Wow. It's all kitted out. But don't do this. This is not the way to go. I'm not a fan of like Spencer Sakurai like getting everyone jazzed up about buying old Red bodies. It's like, dude, you guys are in for a world of hurt, man. But man, yeah. So they're basically giving you exactly what street price is for it. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good, actually. Wow, wild, man. Worked during peak season at UPS 2 years ago. Damn, there's all kinds of UPS guys in here. He said, I got around $18 per hour as a preloader. Oh, wow. The sad thing is that every veteran has major back and knee issues. Well, 100%, dude. My little ass was having to pick up boxes 4 times my size, dude. Cream Sources got sold. They're rebranding. Say what? I think the company is called AltCine. We the Nila to flight the sun and broadcast. Oh, they use the Nyla to fight the sun and broadcast. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that thing is friggin' bright, dude. Super bright. Where did the other one go? Look at all these tabs. My anxiety is creeping in now. I got all these tabs. Maybe I gotta pull it back up now. There it was, the Nyla Versa 2. I've never heard of this light. Is this like a big thing in the ENG world? Because I've never heard of Nyla. That's wild to me. Yeah, I didn't know that Cream Source got bought out by AltCine. AltCine is the company? AltCine bought Cream Source? We're gonna get to the bottom of this right now. Hold on, Jim. We got one coming in right now. Yes, AltCine acquired Cream Source, a manufacturer of LED lighting equipment for film and television, and they are now part of the same company. Interesting. Where are they located? Where is AltCine located? You better tell me more. Where is AltCine located? Company that bought Cream Source. Here it comes. AltCine Pity, AltCine Pity Limited, the company that bought Cream Source, is located in. They're in Sydney. So they're keeping it grounded. They're keeping it in the backyard. Fuji coming in hot with their medium format cinema camera, game changer. Arthur Taylor. Yeah, I don't know, man. We got to check that out. What are you talking about? The Eterna? Talking about this thing? Is this the big one? Greg Fraser has been testing. Here it comes. Greg Fraser has been testing the new Fujifilm GFX Eterna. This was last month, though. This is old. He's testing it against the Alexa 265. What? Will we see it on his films? Why, Greg Fraser? I didn't know this. Wow, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look, Sony's going to be so pissed. Sony is trying to bring the Big Six menu to their monitors as well, because all these they copied ARRI's menu, like the way, like, here's the frame rate, ISO, shutter, white balance down here. This is all like ARRI's way to do things. And then so Sony announced over the summer that they're calling it the Big Six, and they're adding it to their menus. And now Fuji already has it on theirs. Wow, what's he testing it with? What is this? What is that thing? 3 rings. I wonder what that is. Look at that. There's ND up top here. Or no. Oh, is that connected to the matte box? What is that connected to? It's connected to the top handle. It says ND off. What the hell is that? Or is it connected to the matte box? Is that like a weird way of running to the matte box where the VND is? Or is there an actual VND in this camera? It's in the top handle? Save search is on. What? NiSi showed today new cine series, Arius 1.4, $2,600 per lens. Yeah, the NiSis. Yeah, I was looking at those too, man. Wait, you're saying Tribe 7 looks like 7 is a tribe. Is that a movie or something? What is 7 is a tribe? What is 7 is a tribe? Tribe 7 is a company dedicated to developing new creative energy. I've never heard of them. Oh, the lenses. Tribe 7? Tribe 7 was founded as a collab between artist and Academy Award nominated cinematographer Bradford Young. He has his own lens company? I never knew that. Holy shit, that's awesome. What? Blackwing imaging technology? Wait, do they make lenses or not? Yeah, they must. Look at this. What the hell, dude? We gotta get to the bottom of this. I never knew about this. What? Oh, they use them on Conclave? Wow, dude. Amelia Perez. They used them on the Amelia Perez movie. Wild, dude. And they got something new coming. Designed for filmmakers. It's called the Zana Blackwing 7 Evolved. Looking to embrace the future of 65mm format capture, Zana features unique multi-coded lens structure, flare tuning, and iris performance characteristics, specifically optimized for 65mm film and beyond. Wow. Inspired by 276:1 anamorphic format. What the hell? Blending spherical optics with an anamorphic look. Oh man, Cook did something like this too. Cook has those, or no, who did that? Hawk. Hawk has that. Remember that Hawk, the V lights or whatever? That's kind of what theirs are. Wow, dude, that's gnarly. I never knew about this company. I never knew that Bradford Young had his own lens company. That's amazing, dude. I love Bradford Young. By the way, what happened to him? Like, what happened to Bradford? I was just talking about this with someone the other day. I'm like, dude, what happened to Bradford Young? Like, where has he been? Like, someone had a story about it too. Like an explanation to like, who the hell was I talking about? Or who was I talking to about this? I can't remember. But yeah, look, what's the last thing he did? See, development unknown. Well, he's attached to these projects. These are coming up. Devil in the Grove, which is what is this? Devil in the Grove is a movie, a history drama. So he is attached to this. What the hell is this? A chronicle of Thurgood Marshall's effort to save the lives of 4 black men falsely accused of raping a white woman in Florida in 1949. Oh shit, that movie's gonna be badass. Oh, it's a Lionsgate movie. Interesting. He's working on a Lionsgate movie. So that's in development though. So that doesn't mean anything. Like he's attached to that, but like no, it's not shooting yet. It just says development unknown. So that's like something probably he just got attached to. This is something announced that he's working on, but this also like has only been announced. This is a Amblin Entertainment. So this is a Disney thing. Intelligent Life, a comedy romance sci-fi, but also not shooting yet. Like none of this stuff is shooting. But here's one where they at least got the treatment going. Untitled, A Most Violent Year sequel. A Most Violent Year sequel. What? Oh, that's going to be badass. Okay, so this actually is something that's happening. Because look at all the people attached to it. Jessica Chastain, Oscar Isaac, David Oyelowo. What? There's everybody. Wow, I haven't heard of this. A Most Violent Year sequel. That's going to be awesome. Okay, so I guess he's still around because I'm like, what's the last thing he's done, man? I guess it was this thing. Is this a music video? No, this is a sci-fi. I never even heard of this. What is this? Terms and Conditions. I never heard of this. Don't even know what that is. And then he did 2073 last year. Also never heard of it. New Blue Sun, Listening, executive producer. Holy shit. But like, look, like I've never heard of any of this stuff. The last big thing he did, he's doing TV now. Did you see that? Damn, the movie list is long AF. Where'd that movie thing go? Here it is. Number 1 on the call sheet. Okay, I did see that. Yeah, that's a new Apple TV show. He was the DP of the pilot on that. It looks like he did the pilot. Or no, season 1, episode 2. He didn't do the pilot. He only did episode 2. Interesting. And then last year he did the Adam Sandler stand-up. That's hilarious. Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, we just went down a crazy Bradford Young rabbit hole. Why? Because I absolutely love this. I love Bradford Young. I love his work, man. He's so freaking good. I remember now. Someone was telling me that like he got in some trouble. Maybe someone was saying that he got into trouble for lighting something too dark. Oh, the Star Wars movie. Yeah, that's what it was. Someone said that that's why he hasn't done anything big since Star Wars, because he lit it too dark. We got to look that up. Hold on. This is a crazy rabbit hole now. Bradford Young lit Star Wars too dark? ? Let's see what it says. Wait. Where'd it go? Wait, why did it do it like that? Did I run out of tabs? Help Justin use the computer. Bradford Young, let Star Wars too dark. Here we go. Yeah, I could have swore that someone said he got in trouble for it. Yeah, here it is. Solo theater projection problem, leave fans in the dark. Yeah, this is what it was. It's this one right here. Or no, that was for Solo. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. Cinematographer Bradford Young's low-light cinematography highlights how many theaters no longer meet decades-old industry standards. Wait, what? I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't like a real thing. But someone was trying to tell me that recently where they're like, yeah, dude, he got in trouble for, lighting Star Wars all wrong. And that's why they're like, he hasn't done anything since. But no, he's totally working on stuff. Because look, he's working on the sequel to A Most Violent Year. That was a crazy ass movie. Where's the first one? I know it's in here somewhere. I just want to remember like, yeah, that's the one. Solo, A Star Wars Story. That's the one that everyone was saying he lit it too dark. A Most Violent Year. Here it is. Yeah, this movie is insane. If you guys have not seen this, whoa, that's crazy. They're going to make a sequel of this though. So this is from 2014. So this is a little old, but it's a pretty wild movie, man. Oscar Isaac. It's a wild one. But I don't understand how they're going to make a sequel out of it because yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but that's nuts if they're making a sequel of that though. Yeah, you should just look at the images of this. This is like the beginning of Bradford Young right here. The beginning, right? You know what I mean? This is before Arrival or any of that jazz. Like, look, they had to lift up the black so much just to put this grab onto IMDb. Yeah, look at that. That's some outsider shit right there. That's awesome. Yeah, man, he's so good. He's so good. He's like really good at the like naturalistic non-lighting look. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't look lit, you know? And honestly, some of it probably isn't. You know, like it's just with just knowing how to use the sun, really. I mean, I've always felt like his work is like a master class almost. Like, look at this shit though. This kind of looks lit to me. But this is old, you know. This is like an older film, you know. It's a little on the older side. The reason why I say it looks lit to me is because like you can just tell like it's so like it looks very studio. You know what I mean? It looks like something me or you would do like in a studio that we go to, you know, like a box studio, like, you know, not, you know what I mean? Like a non-location place. And like, you just go in there and you just do the Stranger Things kind of vibe right above you. It just feels a little, yeah. But I mean, this is old, you know, this is 2014, but like usually like a lot of this stuff is like really well crafted. Yeah, I love it. But look, they had to pull the blacks up so much. It's so black. All right, now we should bounce out and see what everyone was talking about, like the darkness of Solo. Where the hell is it? Ah, this reset itself. I hate it when it does that. Solo, A Star Wars Story. Yeah, we'll get in here and see how dark it was. Come on, boys. Give me the good stuff. What the hell is this? What is this? Where's the real... What are they doing, dude? Are they showing comic book stuff? Show me the good stuff. Here we go. Oh, my God. It's so good. You know what this reminds me of, though? This look reminds me of Silo. That's Apple TV, right? Or HBO, Silo. Look at it. Yeah, dude, it's pretty dark. So I guess like a lot of people were crying about it because they're like, man, like this is supposed to be like iconic Star Wars. But I mean, honestly, this doesn't look that, you know, like this doesn't look that bad to me, like this shot at least. Like, but a lot of people were really complaining about it. And I guess it was a problem with the projectors too, you know, because look, this was 2018, you know, this is a little bit ago. Look how dark Chewbacca was. I thought that looked good though. Honestly, I thought it made him look scarier. You know what I mean? Because you watch the original Star Wars, you're not scared. You're not. That's the whole reason why they did Spaceballs. You know, that is like it's like you're not scared watching Star Wars, but this shit looks scary. Pick one for motor control. Yeah, I know. That's probably holy shit. Atlas Orion's lens on the Fuji. Yeah, 100%. Okay, those new NiSi lenses should work on large formats, so they said, with some out of focus edges. Put a speed booster on it to full frame for that bitchin' look. Oh my god. They didn't copy the menu. It's an homage. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what everyone says. Oh, it's not a copy, man. It's an homage. Well, get this. If you wrote a book and I stole your story, would you and then I told you, "Oh, chill out, Trevor. It's just an homage, bro." I don't think you'd be very happy. Oh man. Big money lenses. You got that right. Isn't that the way Hollywood is? You're hot, you're around, and then you're not. Yeah, it is true. It is true, but I don't know if that's true for cinematographers. But yeah, I mean, maybe you're right. Like big limelight cinematographers. But I mean, just for like us, like like we're like kind of more in the know than like the general public, because like you knock on 5 houses around you, and probably every one of those houses, nobody will know who Bradford Young is, right? Sadly enough, because I mean, unless there's someone in that house that is into cameras or cinematography, right? Like, but so I feel like that's not quite the same when it comes to like crew members, but I mean, I do get it, like he definitely made a name for himself outside of just the camera world. That's for sure. Isn't that cool? Like, I feel like that's the goal, right? Like, wouldn't that be the goal? Like, you've made it as a camera person if people outside of the camera world know who you are, right? Like Atiba Jefferson. Like Atiba Jefferson is like, people, he's like really well known. And not just because of skateboarding as well, but just because of like, he's into everything, man. He's shoots the Lakers, like everything, dude. It's wild to me. Like, you're like, okay, I made it. It's like non-camera people know me. Like, that's insane, right? Like, that's an insane level of like talent and skill that you made it that far. Or maybe not. Sometimes too, it's like just doing something completely unique. You know what I mean? 90K isn't pocket change. Yeah, for 90K, you can get all of these lenses. Well, yeah, bro, it's Tribe 7. You'd be in the tribe. You would be in the tribe. Look at them. I wonder why. It's kind of a cool name, actually. ExploreBlackwing7.com. Tunable large format cine lenses. Yeah, dude, they used them on the Conclave. Now that's when you're in the big bucks, dude. When you're getting lenses that are tunable. Holy shit, dude. Radiohead. Wow, man. Yeah, that's wild to me. It's too dark to see. Oh, man, that's funny. Game of Thrones, the Long Night episode would like a word. Silo is Apple. Yeah. Heavy contrast lighting looks amazing on OLED displays. 100%. What's up, Nerdster? 100%. The OLEDs look so good, man. I still sometimes regret getting rid of the small HD 7-inch OLED. You guys remember when I had that thing? Man, let's see how much those are going for now. Small HD OLED. I wonder if they have different OLED ones now. Oh, I used to have this one too. I forgot I had the little tiny one for the red. But this one is SDI only. So this one is SDI only. I totally had this one, but I don't know. Just look at it. It doesn't have like a lot of options. Like, it doesn't even have HDMI. It has no loop out, like nothing. It's just literally SDI in, and you got a power port and then a remote control port. That's it. But this was one of the first monitors that I had for the Komodo. But this isn't what I was talking about. But I did forget, this is OLED as well. I forgot that was an OLED screen. But this isn't the one I was thinking of. It's this one. No, 703. No, it's not the 703. Damn, no one's selling it right now. Usually that's how it is. Usually if I'm looking for something used, I can usually just go to Facebook Marketplace and find it. But man, I'm surprised no one has one for sale right now. Small HD OLED 7-inch. But it was the old ass one. Really old. Here it is right here. It's on MPB, the 702 OLED. There it is. Dang, it's only 600 bucks. Yeah, this is a cool monitor right here, man. I kind of miss this monitor. But I did I don't know if you guys, I did a horrible, like, not a horrible, like I feel like I solidly reviewed this thing, but it's just like one of my old videos. But this is a solid monitor, man. This monitor is so nice. But it's just like kind of useless outdoors because it's OLED. And this is like their original OLED technology right here. But man, indoors, this monitor looks so stinking good, man. But I had the whole kit, man. I regret getting rid of this because this would have been just great as like a reference monitor for on the go. Like if you're like having to travel and you need a reference monitor while you're color grading, dude, this thing would have been perfect for that. Like a travel reference monitor. Just bummed out. But mine came with the nice nylon hood that like went to all four corners. Like these little posts right here, these little circles are for the posts for the nylon hood. And the hood's big, but it was still really like you had to shove your whole face into it to see the screen if you're outdoors. I kind of miss that monitor though, man. Back to scary Chewbacca. Yo, Nathan Marin bought an ARRI Alexa Classic with an EF and PL mount, 5 times internal media, Odyssey 7Q, 5 SSDs, base plate, EVF, and pretty much everything else needed for a kit for $3,000. Oh boy. Well, I mean, let's see. I just want to see what they're going for out here. What part of town you in, Nathan? See, here they got this is a big kit right here. They had 4,400 on that one. Here's one for $39.95 with a high-speed license, the Odyssey 7Q. Man, I don't know, man. This look, $3,000 I think is, you know, here's the thing. These cameras these cameras are a beast, dude. These are the ones I learned on in film school though. I learned on these. This is actually I got certified off of this camera right here. So it's a decent camera. Don't get me wrong. Like it's a good camera, but this is like a beast of a camera. You know, it's a lot of camera to deal with. And what I mean like that, like this, look at this thing. Like it's heavy. It's very heavy. It's very robust. It takes a bit of a team to maneuver this thing. I mean, this thing is no joke. And just kind of like, you know, just a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of accessories, a lot of like, yeah, I mean, I think, depending on what area of town you're in, what part of the world you're in, I think you will. I think this, you know, I'm one of those people that believes, yes, I know, I believe the tools can help you get certain jobs. I believe that because that's been my experience, right? So certain jobs, you know, desire certain tools, or maybe not. Yeah, desire is the best word. Maybe some even require certain tools, right? I don't think that, here's the thing, with a camera like this is good to have if you are, you know, really aspiring to be like in the narrative world and you want to make your mark as like, you know, a narrative cinematographer, right? So meaning like you're gonna pitch yourself to like music videos, maybe some commercials. But I feel like even commercials nowadays, it would be hard for you to book a commercial with this camera if this was your only camera. But I think you're going to be doing a lot of short films with this. and that's not a bad thing. I mean, the majority of my work is short films, right? So that's not a bad thing, you know, if that's like your route, you know. But you never go from making short films to making feature films. That's not really how it goes. Like, I mean, granted, yes, you should be shooting lots of short films. You definitely should if your goal one day is to do feature films. But what I'm saying is to get on the feature films, it's a really big lotto if one of those short film producers and directors then moves on to make an actual feature film. It'll be like hitting the lotto if that actually happens for you. Otherwise, you are going to have to kind of get known from the music video world or the commercial world. And I think a camera like this wouldn't have a whole lot of success in the commercial world nowadays. But where it could maybe help is the music video world, right? So, I'm a lot, you know, it's very, that is one endeavor that is still super artistic, you know what I mean? So they're not all hung up on wanting the latest and greatest, you know what I mean? When it comes to like directors, producers, and even the artists. Even a lot of artists nowadays know the cameras, right? But music videos are very creative and very, you know, everyone's trying to do unique stuff with music videos nowadays. So I think, yeah. You know, yeah, it's a solid choice, man. Like, look, like, and hopefully the images that you make with it, you know, I mean, you have nothing to blame, right? Because everybody always wants to blame their work on like the tools. And it's like, well, if this is the tool you're using, then you're like, okay, I can't get away with blaming it on the tool now because, everyone knows, I mean, hey, even though it's old AF, it doesn't matter. It still doesn't matter. Like people know like, okay, if you can't get a good image out of this camera, then it's more about you, and honestly, you could say that about every camera, right? Let's just be real. You could say that about any camera. But what I mean is the optics of it, right? On the outside, right? Because you couldn't blame it on like a dynamic range issue. Well, maybe nowadays you could get away with that, but with this model anyways. But like with most things, you're not going to be able to make excuses for yourself as easy with this camera is what I'm trying to get to. But yeah, man, I think, yeah, dude, $3,000, solid, interesting investment, interesting choice, right? Interesting choice. Because how I make money with my cameras, I would never be able to do that with this camera. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to be able to go shoot the kind of commercials that I do, like social media commercials with this camera. I'm not going to be able to go shoot my corporate stuff with this camera. None of my corporate clients want me to bring this camera, right? So right there, that's a big chunk of change for me, right? Because the corporate clients pay way more than the narrative clients, because the corporate has the money, But again, it all depends on what you want to use the tool for. You know what I'm saying? The Silo uses anamorphic, but they've cropped out the edge distortions, and I think it looks really great. I don't understand why people like blurry, distorted edges. No, Signer man. Now, hold on now, because I think it just depends on what you're doing, right? Because sometimes you want it for a certain effect, Like, Poor Things was using some pretty wild, they had the Pets Falls, but I think a lot of the lenses that Poor Things used, and they do it for a reason. And even so, I mean, don't get it wrong, when they had that big fisheye, man, I was like, oh my God, this lens is insane. When they're in the restaurant, that lens was a little too much. Let me see if I can find it now. It was just insane. Let me see if I can find the restaurant scene. They don't even have it on here because it was, you want to know why? Because it was gnarly looking. The restaurant scene was so gnarly looking. Yeah, I don't even see it on here. Oh, here's one. Look how wide this thing is. Oh my God, that thing is so wide, dude. Why? It's like, look, I get it. You really want to show off this place, this environment. But man, that is like, it's so crazy. Like when they got close to it, it's so much distortion when they come in close. But I don't know. This is the one I'm not really a fan of. I'm not a fan of this. Like when they show the black, when they and you know what? There's a director I work. Shout out to Eric Richter. Eric Richter now. He's a director I've shot a few things for, and he loves this too. He loves doing this, like using these older, smaller format lenses on bigger sensors. But me, man, I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm like, dude, I don't like the way this looks. And it's just, to me, it just this is like crossing the line. It's like now I think the reason why I don't like it is because it takes the audience out of it, or at least I believe it does, because anytime I'm an audience member of anything that does this, I'm immediately taken out of whatever I'm watching. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm always taken out of it, and I go, oh, Jesus, so why are we doing this peephole thing? You know what I mean? Like, it just feels a little too gimmicky to me to really be like into it. But the flip side to it is I understand why people are into it. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I understand, but and yeah, a lot of the things, honestly, the things, not just the things that I've watched, but even the projects that I've worked on where we've done it, in the long run, I go, yeah, that was a solid choice. But it's still not an aesthetic that I would recommend. You know what I mean? It's not like, yeah, let's do this. But that's just one of those things with me particularly. This is not something that's cool to me. But I just thought of this because you were talking about distortion, and you want to talk about, I'm sure most of you have seen this, but yeah, that crazy restaurant lens had crazy distortion, but also, they had the classic Pets Falls too. But I mean, this is just badass, dude. It's just classic, all the foliage, and it's just, wow, man. It's like, yeah, I mean, you just like, it blows the Helios out of the water, man. Why? Because of the way I'm sitting? I know I sit weird, man. It's just, I don't know what it is, scoliosis or something. That thing is carved out of Thor's hammer. Hey, Nate. Okay, let's see. The DP, David Mullen, for The Marvelous Miss Maisel was incredible for the first 2 seasons. Oh, yeah, dude. I love M. David Mullen, dude. M. David Mullen is the man. Yeah, I even did a video on I did my latest filter breakdown video. And yeah, I opened with, he was talking about how he did a big oneer shot and how he talks about the filters that they were using and shit. You'll have to go watch it. You'll have to go watch it. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you which one it is. I'll show you which one it is. It is, let's see, it's this one right here. Let me find it. This one right here, the Filters Buying Guide. Yep. But, yeah, man, Marvelous Miss Maisel. That's what's up. Let's look at these Pets Falls again. Oh my God, they're so insane. Look, dude, he's so out of focus. That shit looks like my photography. All of my street photos are like that. They're all out of focus because I just zone focus nonstop. I'm a zone focusing maniac. It's one of the reasons why I started shooting on film. I'm like, yeah, it's maybe a little bit more forgiving. Black and white film is definitely more forgiving. That's hilarious. Oh man. Old means nothing when it comes to ARRI sensors. It's the gold standard for imagery. 100%, dude. What are your thoughts on picking up a used FS7 Mark II? Well, dude, you're still shooting on old ass Magic Lantern, so I mean, go for it, dude. But let's see, Sony FS7. Oh, what am I doing? No. Let's look this up in Facebook real quick. All right, hold on. Sony FS7. Sony FS7 Mark II. Let's see how much they're going for. Damn, they don't even have them on here. That's the Mark I is all. What is going on, dude? It's so weird. I can't believe there's not more of them out. Oh, that's an FS5. What the hell are we doing? Wait, I think I know that dude. Hold on. Let's see. I just want to see what they're going for. FS7 Mark II. Oh, they're so cheap now. $2,000. Look at this one. 16 hundos. Wow, dude. Wow. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, if you can't get, I don't know. They're solid cameras. They're just not full frame, you know? But, I mean, that's a great budget option for you know, a poor man's FX6, you know, but it's not full frame, you know. And I know a lot of people would say, dude, just buy the FX30, which, you know, but the downside is that FX30 doesn't have the best feature of these cameras, which is the variable ND, you know. So, you know, that's why I don't get on the FX30, FX3 train when it comes to looking at these other models. But yeah, FS7 Mark II, I would buy the FS7 Mark II over the FX30 100%. Would I buy it over the FX3? Maybe, even though, I don't know. The FX3 is full frame, but yeah, I don't know. That's a solid choice. It's a solid choice. Yo, if Nikola Tesla was alive, he would go for some artistic blurry edges. Oh man, I bought it specifically because I want to focus on narrative. I have the XH2S as well. Wow. Yeah, that's a solid camera. I'm always blown away by the XH2S, man. It makes solid images. Makes it hard to suspend disbelief. I don't think those images do. I don't think this kind of swirly does it. Or are you referring to what I was saying about those crazy fisheye lenses? Yeah, these ones definitely take it out of... There's that crazy restaurant scene again. Yeah, they were using both. It was so weird, man. Just a wild movie, man. Yeah, I'm a fan of Pets Falls too, man. What do you think about Sony Cine Altas? That was my other investment. Oh, solid investment. I love the Cine Altas. Yeah, man. I love the Cine Altas. There was a guy in my Discord that swore by them. And this was years ago. And I was looking at them. Look how cheap they are. Oh my God. Yeah, these are solid lenses. Really solid lens. I've heard great things about these. This is a weird set. 20, 35, 85. Holy crap. There you go. Looking for $3,000 for the 3. Man, that's a solid deal. But they're huge. But these would be better. These would be better than, you know, some of the other cheaper options that are out there right now. That's a solid, that's a pretty decent set right there. 35, 85, and then you got the 20. 20 is wide though, dude. Holy crap. Do these cover full frame though? I mean, not that it matters for you, but I don't remember if these cover full frame or not. Maybe the Mark IIs do cover full frame. I can't remember. I don't think they do though, because the Schneider Krosnia Xenons were the first full frame lenses back then. What do you think about Sony? Okay, wait, I think I know that dude. He said it's me. Oh man. Okay. I think holy shit, dude, an hour and 45 minutes, dude. Did we get it all in? How many of you are going to put in your orders, dude? Don't lie. How many of you are putting in your orders? Yeah, they're Super 35. I thought so, man. That's a bummer, dude. Who's going to put in their order for the Blackmagic PYXIS 12K? Show of hands. Hit that like button if you're putting your pre-order in. No, don't do that, because then if you're not, you're going to hit the dislike. Vote that MFer down. No. But yeah, I think it's solid, man. I think it's a solid decision, but it still doesn't have me wanting to sell my FX6. I'll tell you that much. Although, you know, I am going to be jealous of this open gate. I'm definitely going to be jealous of that open gate, but I think that's the only thing. I don't care about the resolution. I don't care about the frame rates. I don't care about the weird wannabe top handle. Perfect timing. Don't care about that at all. I just think it's funny that they did that. But the open gate, man. Yeah. So maybe that's something coming for the Sony guys. Maybe we'll have access to open gate one day. Maybe one day. Here we go. The Tokina Vista P has the swirly bokeh you want. They produced it for swirly bokeh. By the way, you sold the Helios for You sold the Helios 442 lenses. You sell wait, he's saying that he sells 3 to 4 Helios lenses a week. What are you just over there like hawking Helios lenses? Or are you like secretly working for the iron lens? Yeah, DJI. I think DJI is gonna drop something big. I thought it was gonna come at NAB, and it still might. I think we would have heard about it by now, though. But I do think DJI have been working on a mirrorless, interchangeable lens camera for a long time now. And I had the theory that they were just going to come out with a fixed lens camera, like kind of like a Leica Q or something. Like that's what I thought they were going to do. Because don't forget, DJI is hooked up with Hasselblad now. Like those companies they're butted up, you know what I mean? So that's a crazy combo, DJI with Hasselblad, and it's been crazy for the drone world. So I really think they got something cooking up in the camera world, because Hasselblad, they make medium format cameras. Don't get it twisted. Hasselblad makes some amazing medium format cameras, and they're super expensive. So yeah, I do think that DJI and Hasselblad are going to announce something big. I don't know, but I guess it's not going to be now. I don't know, unless it's like just going to like be the curtain closer or something. If he had the cash, he'd buy the 12K PYXIS in a heartbeat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm currently, Arthur Taylor is still using the Sigma FP, and the flexibility of Cinema DNG almost keeps me undecided during grading. I kind of miss baked-in codecs now. Yeah, not to mention the size of those files. We were talking earlier about the little baby camera. Where'd it go? Oh no. Either way, the OG pocket. But yeah, man, those files are insane, dude. The original, I mean, yeah, man, it's wild, dude. But I mean, I do think it gives you, I don't know. I don't want to go down that road. It's going to make up too many arguments. What about the 12K's dynamic range? It's number 3 on Cine D, ties the ARRI Alexa Classic. Did they already test it? They already tested. Oh, because it's the same sensor, right? It's the same sensor as the Ursa Cine 12K, right? Yeah, it's the same sensor. In the sensor, what are you talking about? The sensor readout? Or no, dynamic range. Yeah. But the readout is like really bad, dude. The for rolling shutter. It's really bad. Like what, isn't it like 30 milliseconds or, yeah, isn't it like 30 or 20? I think there's like two different options. So the one option is 30 milliseconds and the other one's like 20 milliseconds. It's not good, dude. It's really bad. As far as dynamic range, I mean, yeah, maybe so. But I mean, I feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel that, where can you see the list? See, why don't they just have this like in a list? Like, look. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. People are crazy for about swirly bokeh, bro. I'm cleaning Soviet Helios. Yeah, I know. But that's not where it's at to me, dude. The Helios is not where it's at, man. It's, if people want swirly, they need to get with it, bro. And they need to go real swirly. They need to go full swirly. They need to full send that shit. Go the full way, man. That's the pencil. Look at that. That ain't got shit on the Helios. 1 terabyte equals 50 minutes. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Get a Sony FS7 and you get a Blackmagic PYXIS. If you shoot in 4K though, doesn't it go down drastically? The rolling shutter. Yeah, I guess if it's punching in on the sensor, I guess so. Database is tab for list. I think the 12K PYXIS cut the rolling shutter in half. Okay, thank you. Databases. Camera database. All right, let's get in here and see what the hell's going on. There it is. Oh my God, it's already up. Dude, what the hell? They're so quick with this stuff. Dynamic range. 11.7 SNR2. 12.8 SNR1. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong stuff. Rolling shutter. 13.5 milliseconds. Ooh, okay. All right, so let's check the, what's better though? SNR1 or SNR2? I honestly don't know. What's better? Because that's the signal to noise ratio, right? So this, I've never understood that. Like, is the 1 better than 2 or what? I've never known this. RS goes down without a crop because of the sensor tech. All right, we're going to go with the lowest. That's the 6K you're looking at. Oh, it is? Oh, shit, it is. Do they have the, or what would be the, oh, okay, so that's why. I was like, oh. So it's this one, right? It's this one right here. It's the same sensor as the Ursa Cine, correct? I'm pretty sure this is the same sensor. Here it is. Oh, yeah, 13.6. What? 5.5 milliseconds? No. What? What? Okay, 2 is the real world number. Okay. All right, so yeah, 13.5 SNR2. Oh man, I gotta sign in to see the ranking? That's lame. Why do I gotta sign in to see the ranking? 1 is theoretical. Okay, so 2 is real world, so that's why it has less. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry, but opening a BM is like opening a toy on Christmas. It'll be broken by afternoon. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that, you know, they brick up and they freeze up. I never had a problem with the Pocket 4K or the OG Pocket, other than the batteries dying super fast. This is insane though. 5.5 milliseconds. That is really, really good. It won't let me look at any of this stuff. It won't let me look at any of this stuff. That's a bummer. I don't have an account with them. I've never had to do that before, but 5.5 milliseconds. That's not what I heard. I heard it was like 20 milliseconds. Okay, if that's the case, if the PYXIS comes back with those same readings, I guess it would because it's the same sensor, right? They keep their costs low with build quality, so it makes sense. But man, plastic body on a cinema camera nowadays? Yeah, I know. That's what I feel like too. But the PYXIS isn't made of plastic, is it? I don't think the PYXIS is made of plastic. It doesn't look like plastic. I don't know. but this is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. That can't be right. This cannot be right. I could have swore, even in the interview, because I just listened to the interview, I could have swore they said something like 20 milliseconds for rolling shutter. I could have swore that. Am I losing my mind here or something? And now this thing says 5 milliseconds? No, it doesn't. For the PYXIS, it's just under double. Okay. That's still pretty good though. So what, the PYXIS is like what, 11 milliseconds? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be weird if to see the videos, because you know everybody and their mother is gonna be getting this camera, because everybody and their mother got the first PYXIS. So I'm sure everybody will be sharing with us. You know what? I'll rent this one. I'll rent this one because we tend to get cameras super fast here in LA, and I'll rent this camera. I'll rent the 12K, and that's what we'll do. I'll rent the 12K, and we'll just see how much we like it, and we can, like, you know, compare like footage with the FX6 footage, because a lot of people don't know this, but the FX6 codec, it allows you to access some of the metadata in the RAW tab. Apparently, what I saw in last week's comments or the week before, people didn't realize you could do that. Yeah. No. No, I'm not talking about the dynamic range. I was talking about this crazy good rolling shutter performance, 5.5 milliseconds. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, no, this is pretty normal stuff. I mean, you know, I think so. I think nearly 15 stops is pretty good, but that's not the real world, right? You said the real world is number 2, so 13.5. Yeah, so what? It's probably 12. Yeah, it's probably normal, right? I mean, that's pretty normal. I mean, most cameras have enough dynamic range. Lighting is everything. Yeah, 100%, dude. PYXIS, there we go. Yeah, this is right. There it is. PYXIS is 25 milliseconds open gate, I believe. Drops down to 11 when shooting at the Super 35 249 to 1 crop, to the best of my memory. Yeah. Oh, that's the 6K though. Right, because that one had a horrible sensor. I don't know, guys. This one, this RGBW sensor might be where it's at in terms of that, but still. No. We gotta rent it. I'll rent it. We'll end it on that. Holy shit, we've been going way too long. My wife's gonna kill me. 2 hours, guys. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. Holy shit, there's 55 people in here. That's what's up. Dog times. We're taking over. So badass, dude. Thank you, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Be careful of those tariffs, man. PYXIS equals indie dudes. I'm happy for all the BM users. Me being so invested into Sony, I am happy too, because Sony will have no choice but to step up their game. What do you mean, Organism X? What do they got to step their game up to? They don't have to step their game up to anything. They're the game holders, man. What are you talking about? I don't know. That's how I feel, man. I don't know. I feel like their big cinema cameras are used in way more bigger films than Blackmagic's cameras. You know what I mean? I don't think they're sweating anything. FX6 equals dudes with work. 100%. 100%. That's what I was saying earlier when the guy bought the old ARRI. I'm like, dude, the Sony FX6 is going to definitely, I mean, and it does. It works all the time. It still works all the time. The camera is almost 6 years old, you know? Yeah, dude. All right, guys. Yeah, dude. All right. Thank you, guys. Hit the like button on your way out, because that will help people watch it that, missed it for whatever reason. And thank you guys so much for stopping in. This was a big, long one, boys. Holy cannoli. Holy cannolis. All right, we're out.